we need to talk about what has just gone on at DC Comics in the past 24 hours because it sets a very dangerous precedent. If you haven't seen, the brand new Red Hood series has just been canceled after issue 1. The reason why this is happening is because of statements made by the writer on Blue Sky yesterday after the unaliving of Charlie Kirk. To be honest with you, what she said isn't really that bad. I've seen other writers from the other side of the spectrum say much worse about comic creators that are currently publishing books, and it's kind of concerning that we're just like, yeah, just cut her from the book. And like, pause to read this list. Charlie Kirk ain't no saint. Regardless of how you feel about what happened yesterday, the person that it happened to was a very polarizing figure when it comes to the world we live in. So for DC to silence a creator like this, when the previous writer of Red Hood did much worse while working at the publication, says something a little weird if you ask me. Both issue 2 and issue 3 already had their final order cutoff pass, so DC is just going to refund the issues to the comic book stores. But I want to highlight what they said when they were asked about why the book was being canceled. At DC Comics, we place the highest value on our creators and community and affirm the right to peaceful and individual expression of personal viewpoints. Posts or public comments that can be viewed as promoting hostility or violence are inconsistent with DC's standards of conduct. Really? Like, what? Huh? Not to mention, there's very well-known evidence of creators bragging about things they did while they were in the CIA. Not naming names, but you can Google it if you want. But what really is super worrying is the idea that you could be removed from a title just because you were voicing your opinion is setting a very dangerous precedent to where DC could wake up tomorrow and just decide anybody who posts anything pro-black or pro-LGBT could be gone tomorrow. We could be walking back into the Comics Code Authority tomorrow and have it to where Wonder Woman has to have Steve Trevor in every book and has to listen to what Steve Trevor says, otherwise it won't get published. Like, was the book great? Not really. It was a mixed bag. It was like a 6 out of 10 just because the writing felt very noir and really cool, but like, Gretchen was on the record saying previously that she had never read a Red Hood book before, let alone a lot of superhero comics before. So I'm not surprised, but that doesn't mean that she should be just removed from the title like this, and it's very concerning. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Podcast is definitely coming soon because of issues like this.